Dear students, Vanakkam. Now we are going to see the process costing. This is something different than the contract costing because you know very well about the contract costing, in which you learnt about the contract, how it could be made and how it could be completed. But the process costing is something different, I said. How? It always deals with the mass production of a company. You see, when production is made in a company, if it could be a small amount of quantity, then there is no problem at all. It can be completed at any time. Whereas the production is in huge quantity, that is called as mass production. In other term, to say that the process costing, it takes several stages to complete or to get the output. So that is process 1, process 2, process 3, like it may leads to several processes. So that's why it's called as process costing. And another term for process costing is, it is just like operation costing. What is operation costing? In a hotel, in a theater, so all those places, the business what the people are doing is somewhat based on different process or different operations. So that's why this process costing is also termed as operation costing, but it is not exactly so-called operation costing. Anyway, based on this, we are going to learn the process costing problem and solution. Just you follow the sum, what I have given here on the screen. The manufacturer of a product Fanta requires 3 distinct processes. On completion of the product is passed from process 3 to finished stock. During the month of December 1992, the following information was obtained. அதாவது 3 ப்ராசஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதில் 3rd ப்ராசஸில் இருந்து ஃபினிஷ்டு ஸ்டாக்குக்கு நம்ம வந்து அதை பாஸ் பண்ணுறோம். Okay, so that's the term is given here. Okay, now what are the elements are there to calculate the process costing? Just you follow that: direct materials, direct labor, direct expenses, production overhead. Okay, just you leave the total value. Let us see that in later. Apart from that, you see that process 1, process 2, process 3. Okay, in all those 3, see, some of the information left free. That means there is no information. For example, direct materials for process 1 and 2, the value given, but for 3 is no value. Then direct labor, all 3 process, there's a value. Likewise, direct expenses, the value is given for process 1 and 3, but there's no value for 2. At last, you see that the production overhead value is given. That's the total value alone. That means there is no a separate value for each and every process. So now all those different process value is put together as a total value. That's what you are seeing here. That is direct materials 26,000, direct labor 26,500, direct expenses is 8,000, and finally the production overhead, the total value is 79,500. Okay, by using this value, what should we do? Okay, you please follow the below information. Production overhead is absorbed by process at a percentage of direct wage. Okay, production overhead 79,500 given இல்லையா? ஸோ அந்த வேல்யூவை டைரக்ட் வேஜோட வேல்யூ எவ்வளோ பர்சன்டேஜ் இருக்கோ பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த பர்சன்டேஜ் இதை 3 ப்ராசஸ்க்கும் distribute பண்ணணும். Okay, then production during the period was 1000 kgs. That is, total production is only 1000 kgs. There was no stock of raw materials or work in progress at the beginning or at the end of the month. அதாவது no stock அல்லது work in progress எதுவுமே இந்த மந்த் எண்டிங்லேயும் இல்லை பிகினிங்லேயும் இல்லை. Okay, so this is the information furnished. Now let's go to the solution. Okay, you see that the process 1 account I have prepared here. This is the actual structure of preparation of the process account. Process 1 alone is there: material, direct labor, direct expenses. I have taken the exact value given in the problem. Okay, then production overhead, it is not there because we saw that 79,500 as a total value given. So to calculate this production overhead for the process 1, we have to calculate the value. So see the working note: calculation of production overhead as a percentage of direct wage. So based on the direct wage, take the percentage and then calculate the value. Okay, now I have considered in a different form, that is the actual value of direct labor or direct wage, that is 12,500. And in the sum you saw that the total direct labor value is 26,500. So 12,500 divided by 26,500 into the total production overhead value. So when you go for calculating like this, then you will find the value of the process 1 of production overhead, that is 37,500. Okay, now do the total. The total value of process 1 is 68,000. Okay, it is in the debit side only, not in the credit side, because there is no value in the credit side to be entered. So the 68,000 is to be carried down in the credit side. So what I have put is by process 2 account. Actually we are preparing process 1 account, but I have mentioned or I have written here process 2 account because this value is to be carried down and it has to be brought down to the process 2 account. That's why it is mentioned as. So the value is 68,000. Now it is being tallied, that is equalized. Okay, do you understand process 1? Okay, I hope that you can understand. Now let me go to the process 2 account. Okay, process 2 account, you see that like process 1, the same method I have prepared here. See that debit side, here the process 1 balance value, that is there we carry down, we entered the same value, that is 68,000 to be brought down to process 2 account. but here we should not write as a process 2 account, because we are working in the process 2 account. That means the 68,000 is the value from the process 1 account. So to process 1 account brought down 68,000, and apart from that, the actual value given in the sum is the material, it is there, direct labors, the value is there, so we are taking, but there is no value for direct expenses. But for the formality, I have mentioned that, but there is no value. Okay, so that is direct expenses. And further, there is no more extra or additional information. You see that the production overhead, again, like process 1 account, we have to do the working note, and then only we can identify the value. Okay, so again here, based on the direct wage value of process 2, we have to calculate the production overhead for process 2. The value of direct labors or direct wage is 6,000, and divided by the total direct wage value, it is 26,500. It is available in the sum, and multiplied by the total production overhead, that is 79,500. So finally we get 18,000 as a production overhead for process 2 account. Okay, now let's go for totaling the value. We will get 1,03,000 rupees. It's, of course, it's in the case of debit, but there is no information for the credit side. So that means we have to carry down the value of the debit side, that is 1,03,000, to the credit side, that is by process 3 account carried down, like I have mentioned, I have given here, that is 1,03,000 value. You see, in the process 1 account, when we prepared, the carry down value is done as process 2 account. Likewise, process 2 account, when we prepared, the balance value is to be carried as process 3 account, because it is going to be brought down in the process 3 account. So that is why it is mentioned. Okay, now finally you can tally this value. Okay, got it? Okay, I can understand that you people are very clear about this process 2 account. Okay, let's see next the process 3 account. Okay, in process 3 account, see that nothing is going to be different except 1 or 2 information. So here, like in process 2, when we brought down from process 1, here we have to brought down the value from the process 2. Okay, so to process 2 account brought down, that's the value 1,03,000 I have mentioned. But as I explained in the beginning in the sum, there is no value. If there is no value, we need to enter the particulars, but at the same time, for the knowledge, we can take the particular, but give just a hyphen for the information, because instead of putting 0, we can do hyphen like. So it is there. Then direct labors 8,000, direct expenses also there 5,000. Now we have to calculate production overhead. Okay, this time I need not to explain the method, because from process 1 and 2 definitely you would have learnt thoroughly about the calculation of the production overhead. Anyway, for the information, I do that. Here the direct labor value is 8,000 and the total direct labor cost or labor value is 26,500 and multiplied by the production overhead total value, that is 79,500. Here we get 24,000 as the production overhead of the process 3 account. Okay, even here I could recall one information from the sum. In the sum, the last line, we notice that there is no material or stock either in the opening of the month or end of the month. So that means we need not to write or take or consider anything in the credit side. Now you see that. So the credit side is empty. That means the total value that we have noticed in the debit side, 1,40,000, that value is to be neither carried down nor brought down, because that 1,40,000 is to be transferred to or to be considered as finished stock account. This is the production of 1,000 kilograms. So that's why it is mentioned as finished stock account for 1,000 kgs, 1,40,000 rupees. So by this the sum is come to an end. That means each and every process should be considered as a production, and the final process, the process may be any numbers, but the final process tells that the production is over. So the balance value or whatever may be, that value is to be considered as a finished stock account. So that's what you are watching or learning here in this sum. Okay students, I think you are recollecting slowly, but may not be now. Later you watch thoroughly, work step by step process and learn in detailed manner. While you do yourself the preparation, if you get any further doubt, you feel free to ask me at any time. Okay, thank you.